Great. We're in Portugal here today. It's a sunny, beautiful day. Actually, we're in the middle of an old castle. Okay, Portugal has quite a couple of castles, but still, it's amazing. And what I'm even more grateful for is to be with one of the gems of our community, who's providing so much support to everyone. Caroline. Whoever doesn't know her, you'll certainly get to know her. And I want to dig in a little bit more into what you do exactly as a coach and how you help people with. And thanks already for your time. I really appreciate that. So Caroline, from the coaching that you do with different people all over the years, what sort of support are you giving people? What can people expect from you?
Yes, perfect. And thank you for the opportunity to be here, Steffen. It's wonderful to hang out with people like you as well. Yeah, and what a stunning location as well. So I've been a coach now at LaunchYou for 2 years. I've been in the game, so to speak, for just over 4 years myself, and it's such an honour and a privilege to share my journey and the skills that I've learnt in that time, plus my previous 13 years of technical skills that I learnt, that all contribute to what I can offer students today, and to help them in their journeys. So personally, I specialise in the more technical side of the marketing, more specifically with the paid advertising. People know me most for my YouTube video advertising. I did a training course called the YouTube Challenge, which helps people who've never marketed before, got no experience whatsoever, no technical skills, none of that stuff, helps them launch their first paid advertising campaign on YouTube. So how to record videos just like we're doing today, with all the sound and all the rest of it, and what to say, more importantly, which is actually far more important in the video, what to say, how to get confidence on camera. And then once you've got that video advert, then how to put it out there on the internet for people watching YouTube, in front of the right people, and direct people from there to what we call a sales funnel. We help, between me and the other coaches, we help people build those sales funnels and so on, to take people on a journey to buy a product or service, and then the advertiser or the affiliate, so to speak, will then get a commission from any sales that are made. So now that's something that they don't teach you at school. That's something that
no, definitely not.
Not yet, anyway. Who knows? Maybe one day. But and so there's a lot. Even in that process, there's a lot of skills, a lot of new skills to learn that people come to us for. And so, as you can imagine, it's a bit like learning to drive a car. When you first get in a car, I mean, most of us these days, we just get in a car, start the engine, off we go. Don't even
think about it.
Automatic. But it wasn't. If you think that first time you got in a car with your instructor or your dad, for me it was my dad sat next to me going, right, first thing we need to do is make sure, handbrake, clutch, ignition, put the key in, this is how you start the car, this is how you put it in gear, and this is how you get going, clutch, accelerator, throttle, and each one of those movements is, you've got to be taught what to do in what order, and then you've got to actually do it and see what happens, and the car starts moving. Then you get scared if you're like me, stop now. But it's just getting people from that parked car to get it moving is mainly where I help people. And then once they get moving, they can then get more confident driving the car, put it in second gear, third gear, go top speed, racing, become a racing driver or become a bus driver. They can take that wherever they want to go. But it's getting at people from that first stage of never having stepped foot in a car before to actually getting it moving. So, and a lot of people, now there's a lot of information out there on the internet teaching people how to do this. There's many different driving instructors, I'm sure there's videos on YouTube teaching you how to drive a car. But a lot of people, when it's brand new, they're feeling a little bit unsure, or hang on, what do I do in what order? Can you help me? Or just sit next to me while I do it and just be confident.
Possibly also what knowledge is still recent and what's outdated, so what's working, what isn't.
Exactly. Anymore, Driving an electric car is completely actually different to driving a car with an engine. And so you might have learned how to drive in a manual petrol gearbox car. You get an electric car, completely different. So having somebody with the up-to-date knowledge, the up-to-date skills, but also who's made all the mistakes, somebody who's gone through the learning process and can help you not have to make those same mistakes and to skip over a lot of the steps that I've been through, for example, so I can share that knowledge and experience with somebody coming through to help shortcut the process, basically.
Amazing.
Get going faster, more safely, effectively. So that's what I do.
Thank you so much. And this is exactly congruent with the feedback that I get from talking to other people in the community. Everyone's very, very thankful for your support, for all that you do. From your perspective, what is it that people are most grateful for Is it, the obvious things, okay, they ask for this, or is it maybe something that we wouldn't expect, like seeing it from the outside?
Yeah, it's a really interesting question, because a lot of people are very reluctant to pay for coaching, for example, to pay for that help, because they think, why do I need somebody sat next to me? I can do it myself. I'm an adult, When we go to school or whatever, we feel like, adults know best and they teach us everything. But we're now a little bit older in life. We've got life experience, we've survived a lot, and we think we survived life, we can do this too. And we try and do it on our own. But there's a lot of people out there who, when it actually comes to doing it, when it actually comes to sitting in front of that camera, or maybe they get comfortable with sitting in front of the camera in their living room, but when they actually want to put that out there to the big wide world and start talking about something that complete strangers will see, that's quite a big jump for a lot of people. It requires confidence, courage and bravery. But there's also a fear, what if I do it wrong? What if I break it? Can I break it? Will I spend, waste money? What will will people laugh at me? And so they actually just want a bit of reassurance from somebody who knows what they're talking about, an expert in the field, to let them know, yes, no, that's fine, you're doing it fine, you're okay, that's good. Or maybe, actually, I'd not do that, I'll do it this way. Or did you know there's actually another way of doing it that maybe isn't in the training or might suit them better, for example. So there's the confidence and the reassurance that they're on the right track. But there's also, because I do two types of coaching, so I do group coaching where lots of people come on a call and together we answer questions. I also do one-on-one as well. And the one-on-one coaching, some people, particularly if they're nervous, then they've got that safe space, somebody that they trust. And I get a lot of compliments for being very patient with people, because the online world is full of a lot of kids, a lot of young kids who just get everything. You tell it once, I got that right, I'm building, all sorts of things, building my own YouTube channel from, your son, building his own space on YouTube. For a lot of people it comes naturally. But for those it doesn't come so naturally to have that support and encouragement and reassurance that, yes, you've got it, or if you don't get it, that's okay, let me explain it to you again until you've understood it. So it's that personalised support and coaching. So,
Well, thank you so much. And you said, okay, coaching, you do group coaching, individual coaching, you help people rather with the technical side of things also. What other areas of support can people expect? Like, you're not on your own, right? You're not coaching the whole community, but there's other people. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, absolutely. So I'm part of a team of coaches here at LaunchYou. We're called the Dream Team.
I know why.
Because there's, I don't know how many, 7 or 8 of us now, I think. The team's growing all the time, but the beauty is we've all got our areas of speciality and areas of expertise. We all come from different backgrounds, so we've got different skills that we come to this with, but also different, we've built different businesses with the same basic skill set. We've all taken it in different directions. So what that gives members is a choice of coaches to come to. So if you want to know about the technical stuff, you might come to me. If you want to know more about how to do organic marketing, for example, we've got a coach who's built her own organic, she's a YouTube influencer now, for example, and has monetized that in so many different ways, and she can tell you how to do it without having to pay for advertising. We've got other people who've built coaching businesses, consulting businesses. We've got people who've built e-commerce businesses, so selling products and services on Amazon, for example. So if that's your flavour of online business, then I haven't done that, so coming to me wouldn't be a lot of use in that case. But we've got coaches who specialise just in that. And the advantage of being a specialist is that each coach does what they do because they enjoy it and they have a passion for it, and so they know to a much greater level of detail that subject area than anyone coming through or any one person could necessarily keep up with, keeping on top of all the trends and all that kind of stuff. So we've got coaches. Ideally, between all of us, we cover all the bases that somebody might need help with on their journey.
So you can feel safe in growing on your journey. Cool.
Exactly, and they're all people who've been through the same training, have been through that journey, so they know what it's like. So they know what you're going through. They know where your struggles are likely to be, and especially when they're coaching lots of people through the same process, we know where people get stuck. We know how to help them through those common challenges as well. So
Oh, thank you so much for sharing all the insights, Caroline. Pleasure to talk to you.
You too, Steffen. Thank you very much.